What is a shaman, and what designates a shaman? I have often told students, I cannot make you a shaman. You are either born a shaman or you are not. It requires having something called kayopa, lightning in the blood, so that when you are doing a divination for someone or a healing, you can feel what you need to feel within you to be able to heal them or do a prognostication. It's something you are born with. It's not learned. If someone has kayopa, then we can mold them and teach them and train them how to use this wonderful power. A shaman is all things to all of those he's responsible to. When you become a shaman, you accept a tremendous responsibility. This responsibility is very heavy and very serious. One does not undertake becoming a shaman for fun. One becomes a shaman. We have a saying, Kishiamo wanuchak wanupatan. This is my work. This is my service. Your responsibility is to each and every person in your group, your circle, your tribe, those people that you are gathered with. People outside of your circle, you are also responsible to. You are responsible to all of humanity. It does not end at your doorway, at your yard, at the end of your neighborhood. My wife Fern and I, and sometimes other shamans from this circle, travel to all corners of the earth and practice Kishiamo wanuchak wanupatan. We heal the ill and needy in Bolivia, Belize, Costa Rica, in European countries, African countries. There are no boundaries. There are no limits. A shaman goes wherever a shaman is needed. When Zachary's mother and he came to me and asked that Zachary be trained, I put Zachary through some tests, and I believed that he had kayopa. When he was practicing Reiki 2, he was working with a marble in his pocket. This marble. The energy levels that he empowered within himself by attaching to the universal life force popped the marble in half. When he was studying to become a Reiki master, he had a marble in his pocket. This time, when he had become attuned as a Reiki master, the marble did not split in half. The energy that this young man exuded shattered the marble. And when he reached into his pocket to get the pieces, when he reached inside to get it, he actually pricked his finger on one of the shards, the marble shards. One would think that that would be enough to give you an indication of just how powerful this young man was, or is. But as we studied further, we went to Central America together, we went to Mayan ruins together, we did the sweat lodge together, we prayed together, we did ritual together, we studied together. Fern taught him, I taught him, and his mother Kitka taught him. When he was ascended to shaman, after his ascension, he was given a shot glass with eggnog in it. Us older shaman get a shot of vodka. He drank from the glass and melted the glass away with his lips. He had no idea he had done this. The power of a Reiki master and shaman combination makes for an incredible healer. And that is what Zachary has become. You're now going to see some of his story. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, Zach, come on in. Now, the circle is a circle, but it's more than just a circle. If you'll notice, we rake everything this way to about up to here. Okay?
Okay.
And the reason we do that, because this, all of this here, is actually a representation of Ahukin. So we make this representation by having the rays of the sun all coming off the center of the circle. The center is the representation of the source being our sun, where all of our energy comes from. Every living thing on this planet needs Ahukin. Right?
Right.
All right. Okay, so why don't you take the rake, and we'll just start right over here, and just take it from the edge here and bring it in this way, so that you're making rays of the sun. You don't have to go that far, just from where I stop. There's a cord that runs all the way around the outside, so here. And we make the rays of the sun all coming toward the center, and all of this energy then is focused on the center. Watch out behind you. Watch out behind you. You got the God pot there. There you go. Looking good. Okay. Now we have the entire outside with all the rays coming in, and you notice they all bend just a little bit so that it's all a nice, clean little circle of rays. And then what you do is I start right on the outer edge. I make this first, oh, listen to the parrots. I have to let them go past. They're making so much noise. And I make one, let me step over on this side. That's it. I make one circle with the rake. And then I stop. And then I come to the outer edge of that. Now you do it. Be a little bit careful when you go past the, yeah. And just stay with your other circles. You want it to be as smooth as you can possibly get it. We won't be able to move the other one. Right like that. Good. And what I usually do is I take those little boogers and I pop them out of the way. And then you just follow it around once more. You got caught.
Dad?
Yes? That's your Reiku. That's a final thank you.
I'm spelling that.
Yes, that way you'll know how to pronounce it, and then we'll give you the correct ways of spelling it. And then this one is the master symbol. Whenever you read anything and they say start with the master symbol, this is the symbol that they're speaking of.
Okay.
This is also the dakumea, but it's referred to as the pagoda.
Pagoda.
And it looks very similar to the Honshansation man.
Yeah, only Hanzation has the same kind of star that it has like that.
Right?
I'm making it scribble because I can't really read.
Ah.
And then it has the ram, and it goes like that. And there's this little kind of like a 7.
Yes.
And then there's these 3.
And your dot. Huh? So,
Except it doesn't have like the little mouth.
right?
And it doesn't have little Raikou.
But they're very similar.
Yeah. And so is the Easter.
Yes.
Easter.
And then the Seiki, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like this thing. That's one of my favorites.
And the way I remember this one is, I think of
You
it
make
as a
7,
okay,
5.
and I always think of an S and a 5.
Where's the S?
Well, see how it sort of goes like an S?
Oh yeah, S and a 5.
Uh-huh. And that's how I was able to remember it so easily.
I make mine like this, except for symbol on my shirt is more like this.
Mm-hmm. And you'll see some they have more squares like this, some have curves,
Yeah.
and they're
I
all
always
right.
see it like this. And then the chokore is pretty much the easiest.
Yes. And that turns on
Yep,
That's
that's the light switch.
the light switch.
And this one,
See emotions.
yeah, this one is the emotions.
If you have someone who has a lot of sadness in their heart,
They use this one.
that one is real good to use.
And the Raikou is the goodbye.
Yes.
Like, it's the turn off, kind of.
Yeah, it's thanking God and closing the healing.
And this one is to send the Reiki through the room.
Right.
This one is the master, these 2.
Mhm. And these you will use after you become a master, and you are going to be teaching, and you're going to be doing an attunement. You will use both of these to start with your attunements with.
So these one, when I'm a master, I'll use these 2 first.
When you start to heal or start to attune someone to be a Reiki 1 practitioner, say after you're a master and you start to train, and you're training one of your friends, and they're going to be Reiki 1, then you teach them
That's the first one that I use, then this one,
Uh-huh.
then this one.
And so you would teach them this one first, and after you were ready to attune them to be a Reiki 1 level, then you would start your attunement with these. The table has an aura, we all have auras, this has an aura, so everything has an aura. A lot of people naturally see auras, others have to be trained to see it. And you can be trained to see auras. There's some in here, I put some different little exercises. It's developing the auric sense.
This is moldavite. Moldavite should be set in gold, not silver. Generally speaking, if you can get a piece of moldavite that can be polished, it is generally polished in a triangle and set 3 diamonds, 3 Herkimers, 3 quartz crystals on the outside of them. Generally speaking, Herkimers and diamonds work the very best. Yesterday, I don't know if all of you were here, I think some of you had already left, but I had placed it both on Zach and I put it on Joyce. When I placed this on Zach's forehead, his third eye, and I held it here, I said, I want you to concentrate on your mother. And he did. And I said, where is she? And he said, she will be here in 2 to 3 minutes. And lo and behold, she drove in 2 minutes later. Moldavite's an incredibly powerful crystal. It will work for you. When I put it on Joyce, she absolutely flushed from head to toe. Her body vibration went up enormously, and she was just cooking. She said her entire skull opened up, the crown opened up, the third eye opened up. She had no idea where she was going, but she knew that this was causing the projection, astral projection, if you will. It'll allow you to travel in time and space. Moldavite is an incredibly wonderful and powerful crystal. And when used in healing, if you take this and you're working on somebody and you place it on their third eye, they are open. And they're going to be more open to everything that you're going to be doing. So consider putting together something. It doesn't have to be as large as this. It can be smaller. Moldavite works in any size. I have it in my staff. I have it here. I have it in my shaman's ring. This is a sweetheart. Slow down just a little bit.
We're a home team. We're a home team. We are within the tree, and the tree is within us. Tree to Bachan, children, closer to the sky than the universe. Kishiamu Wanichak Wani Bachan. This is our work. This is our service.
Very good. Very good indeed.
In the center of the earth, in the center of the universal life force ascending and descending, centering us and through us, distance, powers. We become the parties of the universal life force. The Holy Clan shouts you to make away the light, or death.
Now we have our Itza and Chuli, that magic. You know, when we take a little paper. Okay. Got it. Yi shall,
shall,
Wan Yan,
Wanyan,
accept our offering
accept our offering
of Chuli
Chulu,
and Itza. That magic which you have given to us,
you have given to us,
our life force,
our life force,
we return to you
we return to you
as sustenance
as sustenance
for the deities.
for the deities.
Accept our offerings of prayer,
Our offerings of prayer,
Kopal,
Gopal,
and our life force.
and our life force.
We thank you for today.
We thank you for today.
We thank you for yesterday.
We thank you for yesterday.
And we thank you for tomorrow.
And we thank you for tomorrow.
We place a golden matrix around each and every person in the circle. And with the double shock array, we heal all of humanity. And we heal Mother Earth. So mote it be. I'll bring your hands to the rest of it prayer. We thank you for today, we thank you for yesterday, and we thank you for tomorrow. Arms out. That's it. And now go to the tree, get your staff. Wahom Chu, Wahom Chu. Congratulations to you all. Welcome to the wonderful world of racing. I have diplomas for those of you who will not be at our next meeting. We did not have enough to bring to everybody. Everybody else will get theirs Monday. Vicky, I've got one for you. Ryan. Marion. Mario. Leah. Zachary. I have one. I suggest that perhaps we all go inside and get warm. You're warm. I'm not sure you are.
I'm not. I can't
Congratulations.
It's hard to hold on.
Congratulations, Zachary.
That'd be a good idea.
Good job.
Itzana, Yishel, Wanyen. Wahomchi, Wahomchi. Chi. Kishiamo, Wanucha, Wanipachan. This is our work, this is our service. Hiroshi, Madre Mundo, Santa Mundo, and Lantak. Kuklan, Chochichu, Nigwe, Talak. Itzamna, Ishel. Accept my offering of blue corn, copal, and flowers. Itzamna, Yishel. I have placed copal in the sweat lodge to bless and cleanse this sacred place. There I will be for my rite of passage. I pray you both join me.
Today, we will go through the ritual of the cleansing sweat. And today, Zachary, you will know your Mayan name. On a planet far from here, a young boy chose his name. He chose Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib is the mouse. The mouse is a resourceful animal capable of enduring hardships and surviving. The mouse is small but powerful. One of the greatest shaman of all times was Bush Balam, Smoke Jaguar. Zachary, you will be called Bush Cho, Smoke Mouse. Know this name. While we are in the sweat lodge, think of this name and what it means. You may not use this name until after tomorrow, when you are ascended to shaman. Now, let us go to the sweat lodge and pray for guidance. When you stand up, turn twice to your left. Turn now, yeah. Right here. Twice to your left. You are coming out of the world. Stand up right here. Turn twice. That's it. Stand up right here. Turn twice to your left. Yoshi, Santa Mundo, Madre Mundo, Nantucket, the center of the earth, center of the universe. The universal life force, ascending and descending, enters us, flows through us, empowers us. We become the conduits for the universal life force. Kuklekan, Chao Chi Chuknekue, Kalak. Guardians and guides, join us. We are within the tree is within us. Shake Tupachan, Chulchan, crossroads of the sky, holy heaven. Kishiamo Wanu Chak, Wanu Patan. This is our work, this is our service. At this moment, we today is a very special occasion. It's prior to the solstice, but we have a family that is leaving and heading for Central America, Costa Rica. And we won't see them for a while, until we get down there actually. We'll see each other at times in Belize, and we'll see each other at times in Costa Rica. And sometimes we'll travel back and forth, up here and there. Pachan, Chulchan, crossroads of the sky, holy heaven. Wakamik, Iwach Wa, Wipatan. This day, I hand over your service. Tuluk Chak, Tuluk Patan, united work, united service. Muamakul, Yachak Wapatan, her work, her service. Yat It Kunal, Barrage Saki Barrage. Shiamo, Wanu Chak, Wanu Patan. I receive this, my work, my service. Kitka, Honorary Shaman, Sentient Chapter. This is your certificate. Zachary, because of your service to this temple, the Dr. Maid, the Master Healing Symbol, I ordain you a minister of this temple. This is your certificate of ordination. You are now a reverend. Now, Busho. Shetu Pachan, Chulchan, crossroads of the sky, holy heaven. Wakamik, Kinijak, Wa, Wipatan. This day, I hand over your service to Mulik Chak Tumulik Patan, the united work, united service. Wa Maku, Wa Zachary, this man Zachary, Alexander Jerzak. Wat Amawa Yachak Wat Patan, his work, his service. White mixing, yellow mixing. Ariwa Rinu Presenta. And here is my present. Repeat after me. Tishiamo, Wanu Chak, Wanu Patan. I receive this, my work, my service. With my blood, I scribe the sign of E on your forehead. Breath of the divine, I designate you, Zachary, Shaman, third eye will open your mind, your heart to your guides, to Itzimna, and we shall. Wusho, this is your Sastun, you will say to her. Sastun, Sastun, open my heart that I might feel. Open my mind that I might know. Open my third eye that I might see. Accept the Sastun as shaman of the Sentient Temple.
Zachary, bear this Astoli. It shall guide you while healing. The Astoli designates you as shaman of this circle. No matter where you are, this Astoli will keep you in this circle always connected.
This Itzamye as your crown. It is the symbol of your station as a shaman. Busho, you are now a shaman. We greet you, Zachary. May everywhere you travel be safe. Sachisak, Sachiama. May there only be peace in your presence. I pray you will always be in Lakich with all of humanity. Circles are now joined. The Belizean circle, the Costa Rican circle, and this circle. At any time, any one of us are in either one of these places, we can join with the other. Accept our offering of our Itzai, Chuli, tobacco, alcohol, flowers, chocolate, honey. What else do we have? Flowers and photographs, notes to you, Zachary. We ask that you bless this little shaman. Guide him and protect him on his journey and all of Pitka's family. Keep them well, keep them safe. As we ask of you, we place a golden matrix of protection around each and every person in this circle. Friends, I believe it is time for us to feast. I'd like to thank you for coming along on this joyful ride in watching Zachary develop into Reiki 1 and 2, Reiki Master, and finally, a shaman. He and his family have left for Costa Rica, where they are building their own circle, and at 10 years old, Zachary will be teaching and healing and reaching out and molding those people around him to respect Mother Earth, to respect other human beings, and to practice the word that we call in lakich. In lakich. I am another yourself. Sachi Sak, Sachi Amak. May there only be peace in your presence.